Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Lucid. We're going to hop back into A Wrinkle in Time. I'm playing MA-Agartha. It is turn 41, I believe, and it is late summer of year 4. We have a message from Vanarus. I may have pushed Pan out of my lands, but we'll see. So I think Vanarus went on the offensive. We've cast Olm Conclave, Enliven Marble Oracle, and Twiceborn. And we've gotten a couple slaves, so that's good. Whoa, okay, there's a battle here. This is between Pan and Yis. Since Yis is attacking Pan. Not sure how this is going to go. Looks like these guys are pretty versatile. These are good paths to have. So with Astral, you can enter communions. It also opens up all the crystal gear and meteor shower and things like that. I think that's actually what they're going to cast here is meteor shower. Yeah, and starfires. Yeah, let's see how he has this communion balance too. Yeah, he's losing some troops due to friendly fire. Yeah, a lot of troops. But he seems to not be running out of fatigue, so let's check these guys out. This is a communion slave. Oh man, and the communion slaves are not doing so bad. So they've got that reinvigoration bless combined with summon earth power and power of the spheres. So that makes the communion slaves quite powerful. And yeah, it looks like they can crank this for quite some time. So would not complain about that. Yeah, so that was pretty much a stomp. Almost all the deaths were actually friendly fire. We had a few events. Oh, we get some magic gems. That's quite nice. So I'm bringing some more Twiceborn guys up here to, or this guy right here. Where are you? He's coming up here. This guy, who's Twiceborn, is going to come up here, and we're going to kamikaze in one of these provinces. Meanwhile, I'm going to go attack Pan now. So we're going to go sit on top of this fort. This is my army that I've got going. Divine Blessing, Summon Earth Power, then Legions of Steel. Legions of Steel is pretty good on these troops since they have armor. Unfortunately, I've got the rusty equipment from having gone through the water. But now I've got these guys in the back, fire closest. So that seems fine. What is this guy scripted with? Iron Skin? I don't know why I gave him all these water gems. I can't remember. Oh, I remember. In case we get assassinated, he will do water elementals when he goes off script. So that's probably why. Meanwhile, these guys are rolling out. So this guy is going to go up into this province, and then this guy's going to go into this one. The reason is Pan is AI now. Which is one of the reasons we're all attacking him. Well, no, we're all attacking him because he was going to win. But now that he's AI, he's not going to put up any fight. So it's just going to be a mad dash to get all of his land. Because AIs are really bad at the game. So, but they also attack all the time. So it's highly likely, or not highly likely, it's possible this army attacks here. Even though it's somewhat unlikely since my army's here this turn. So anyway, I'm putting a Marble Oracle just because I don't want to have anybody like sneaking behind my lines. And then we're going to take both these forts and then some of this land, probably. Vanarus is probably going to make it up through part of it, but we'll see. Ashdod's got an army moving up this way. And that's it for this turn. We're going to keep the pace up here pretty quick because Agartha, you're kind of doing slow turns because you have slow map moves. So even when you're engaged in combat, not too much happens. We have a dire portent. Jotunheim got, looks like, Gift of Health up. So we kill a few crappy troops. That's probably not really worth watching. Okay, this will be fun. So we're attacking Pangean in the forest with my Marble Oracle. So he's doing Iron Warriors, which is actually not a bad spell. And, yeah. He's got a bunch of Revelers. My dude, however, is all buffed up, and he's got Boots of the Behemoth, so he's going to trample these guys to death, and we will see how that goes. So I'm not even regenerating yet, which means I haven't been damaged. I just took some damage, so I'll probably regenerate this turn. Yeah. You can see they take way more damage, and actually Fire Shield's especially good versus Pangean because they have this hoof, and the hoof will always trigger the highest damage possible on Fire Shield. So seems that is working now. I guess we will watch this battle real quick. So this is the army presenting itself, and here we go. They run in. I'm gonna skip forward real quick. Yeah, there's really not much to see. They just get absolutely walloped. Dominion increases. We get some air gems, which is quite nice. Taxes were down. That's not good. And we've cracked this fort, so we're going to be storming the castle immediately, and then we're going to go sit on top of this fort with our marble oracles to lock them down. We're going to be moving this guy into position up here too. The reason is I don't want anybody coming out of this fort, and after I take this fort this turn, I can move my army into this fort. We'll take that one, and my marble oracles can go claim territory out here. There was a big battle here, it looks like, with Pan. Unfortunately, I didn't see it. It's too bad. Anything else? I don't think so. So we'll go ahead and go to the next turn, which is turn 43. We have a message from Ulm. Greetings. The gates have been breached, and he will be being stormed. So he's sending me a bunch of items. I've been giving him so many gems, I don't even know if I'm coming out any ahead. But I can definitely make use of the Dwarven Hammers. We get a fire in a jar. We've cast Twiceborn, Marble Oracle, and a few more Twiceborns. We're going to be getting rid of a lot of our high upkeep Oracle. What are these guys called? Yeah, Oracle of the Ancients. So, anyway, they're going to be making their way up here. Who all has it? He has it. So yeah, he'll be making his way up here. There have been some battles, so we'll go ahead and show them to you. So this is Pangean attacking Ashdod with a bunch of corpse constructs, it looks like. Who does he have leading it? Is this a bone tribe? Oh yeah, how about that? And it appears to have been successful. Meanwhile, we have a battle with myself and Pangean, with 2 Marble Oracles and a little group. I'll put this in high speed and let you watch it. They're just going to get stomped. And you can see it's basically the same thing. I don't know what this guy's doing back here. Looks like he's wounded or something. Why is he not moving? What's going on here? Very strange. Very, very confused. Okay, that's that. Wait, whoops. This is this, so we've got Yis attacking Pangean. This is a Clayman army. Claymen are blunt and pierce resistant, but weak to slash, which makes sense. That's how you cut clay, by cutting it with a knife, but you wouldn't hit it with a hammer. And they have regeneration, which is nice. So they're an okay frontline troop, if you can get something like Marble Warriors on them. Don't know. They should win this. Oh, we've got Knights. Movark Knights. That is what the real... I didn't see them, but that's the duty end of this. What are these things? Phantasmal Wolf. Okay. So we see how that went. Oh, so this is kind of cool. This must be from this battle. Okay. So this is my Twiceborn battle. I've got my Oracles going in to get turned into White Mages and thereby get off my freaking payroll. Okay. So that's kind of cool. So we'll go to this guy. He one of the things that can happen, and I think it's about 10%, is when you do twice born and you die and reanimate, you have about a 10% chance to get another level of death. So it's not a reason to do it usually in and of itself, but it is a side benefit that comes with doing it. And this is actually a kind of useful path to have it on, whereas Death Water is kind of an important cross path. You kind of need more water, but for example, if you can figure out how to get water 4, which would be tough, like with the boosters you can really only get water 3 on that guy. But yeah, you could do this. But, you know, for example, you could summon this, the Catabolus, which actually is a pretty good dude. I think this guy has Doom Gaze and Poison Cloud. So not bad. Yeah, let's talk about research. Well, we'll finish my battles and we'll talk about research. That was this. Then we've had Vanarus pushing forward. He's got these guys, just led by a simple commander, so not too much going on here. And I think he will be pretty successful. Yep. And there's really nothing more to see there. We have Ashdod attacking me. I think I must... I didn't catch him patrolling, so he must have just like actually attacked, which is kind of odd. And there's a battle with Indies. There's some vampires that got killed. And then we have And then we have a battle here, where I am breaking through Pangea's fort. We'll see what they have inside. A few shamans who can do body ethereal, but that's about it. I mean, this is just little stuff that, you know, if you had a player, they would have put these guys in a line formation on hold and attack, and then these guys would have body etherealed them. And, like, they still would like, die horribly, but, yeah. So that is it for this turn. There's a fortress here. We moved on. Okay, so now we're going to take this army, and we're going to move it over here, and we should one turn crack this. Meanwhile, our Marble Oracles are going to move out and expand here and take these, and it looks like Vanarus has already taken these, so I might be able to get this one and maybe these two, but it depends. If I get these two, it's going to prevent Vanarus from going farther north, which would not be necessarily a bad thing, but he would probably channel his aggression towards me, which might not be bad either. I might should attack Vanarus. That said, we're playing in a few other games together, so there's a chance that Diplo could carry over, so I kind of don't want to backstab him unless I need to. But there can be only one, so it will come to war. So that's it for that. Let's go take a look at my blood hunting operation here. So we've got our Sanguine Dowsing Rod, we've got this guy, he's blood hunting. This past turn he got 6 blood slaves, which is not bad. When we get up to 50, which we're almost going to have, hopefully we'll have it next turn, we'll probably turn a scout into a blood hunter. And that way he can continue to blood hunt. After that, I'm going to have to get this guy up to blood 3. With blood 3, I can finally forge bloodstones, which are going to be pretty clutch. The other thing I will be able to do is I can give these guys berserker axes or flesh eaters that will make them. It'll prevent this issue I had where I was an idiot and got these guys killed due to skelly spam and other things. So berserk is good. What else? Oh, we're going through this. So we're making a crystal coin here. Basically, I'm going to be making crystal gear with this guy if I'm not, if I have nothing better to do. We're going to run up construction 7 this turn. That will give us golems. I know it's not. It will give us golems. Yeah, so it's going to give us golems, and it gives us weapons of sharpness. These are both things I can use, so 7 is very good. Normally, you don't really, you go for the items, so you'll get to 4, and then 6, and then 8. But in this case, 7's really good. I want the golems, and I want weapons of sharpness. Then we're going to finish the run up to enchantment, and I will get my all-powerful Hall of Statues. The reason I'm not really rushing them, like going from 7 to 8, is Marble Oracles are really good, and I'm going to need them anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and get Marble Oracles, make a pit stop for golems. That way I can get a bunch of Astral Sight searching going. And then we will finish up enchantment, and then go for the statues. And I'm going to probably build up a big army, and then I'm going to swarm the world. It will be glorious. Am I casting anything interesting here? Skull of Fire, so I'm making a fire booster. And that's about it. We're making Lightless Lanterns. Let's take a look at my Lightless Lantern shtick. So we've got a fair number of these guys kitted out. My research, we'll take a quick pause. So you can see forts, we were stagnant for a while, we're going up. Our provinces, forts we're doing good. Income we're doing good, it's rising. Gym income we're doing very good. Research, we're doing good. We inflecting upwards. Dominion, pretty solid. And army size is doing good too. So if we look at our temples too, we're at Dominion strength 8. I would like to get this up to 10 because I do get a Dominion buff where my troops are stronger in my own Dominion. All my golems and statues and things. So that is this turn. I'm probably going to have time for one more. We will do turn 44. And then we will call it for this episode. So we have a message from Ulm. The Citadel of Ulm has fallen. There's only one province left. He's telling of his final battle. So we lost everything remaining there, especially our great hero and prophet, Bartholf. More than 2/3 of the Jotun army was slain. For those of you who might enjoy it, here's a list of Jotunheim's main losses, not counting those hordes of lesser undead and auxiliaries. He killed 2 Gaijas, an Azure Mage, a Soulless Giant, Mounted Commander, some Soulless Giants, Heavy Cav, kind of a bunch of shit. I wonder what's in Jotunheim's army. He was saying he needed more gems. Well, sorry dude. Earth gems became in short supply. But yeah, this guy held on for a really long time, so congrats to him. Most players will give up when they get pinned into their cap, but the reason you would not want to give up is because you can usually inflict a ton of damage if you can fortify well into your cap and tie up a lot of enemy resources while you do it. And it really doesn't take you long to do your turns. It takes you like 2 minutes to do your turn a lot of times. So with a very small investment of time, you can cause a lot of pain on the person that put you out of the game. So here we go. We have a battle with Yis. I am sending this guy in to die. So if we look at him, he's got Twiceborn on him. He's already got 1 affliction crippled, but he's death 2. It'd be really good to get one of these guys to death 3. If you have one of your death ones and they get lucky with Twiceborn, it can happen. And he's probably gonna get all beaten up. He's got high fatigue, so he'll probably die this round. Yep. Okay, and so we got a white mage there. Okay, there's a battle here. So Agartha attacking Pangean. We've got a bunch of revelers who kind of suck. Or if any of these guys are kitted out to thug. It appears not. The one thing that does suck about... So the good thing about trampling with these guys is they don't get any fatigue, and normally trampling does really bad for your fatigue. The bad thing is they have really bad mat move. So sometimes if you put like Boots of Quickness on them, it can be way better. But then they can't trample, so then you'd have to do the home thing. Or the... I forget what it is. The Earth... The Stygian Wings. Or you can have somebody cast Gift of Hair on them, I believe. So anyway... And flying is not bad to put on them also if you can do Gift of Flight. So that was that battle. Then we have a battle here with Yis. I think I am... Or no, with Vanarus. I think I'm also doing another kamikaze here. This is a fire dude. And he is going to get wrecked. So unfortunately he cast Iron Skin, so you really don't want to do that if you're suiciding them, because it's going to take a long time to kill a regenerating 20 protection dude. And if you're attacking a friend like I am, there's a chance that you may kill them, which is not something I want to do. But I am almost fatigued out, so yeah, hopefully they can kill me now. That was this battle. Then Pangean attacked one of my forts. Vanarus moved forward into Pangean. Mavarkian Knights killed these guys. None of these are big battles. I'm going to kind of spare you. Okay, we got an Earth Reader. I'll show you him. It's kind of good. I think this is the early age Earth Readers, and they are generally better. No, maybe this is a late age Earth Reader. Can't remember. I think early age have Death Earth. I'm not sure. And I think that's about it. We've broken through this fort, so we're going to be storming this castle. We're going to be moving and attacking this way. I do want to get this before Vanarus takes it, so I'm going to go ahead and jump over there right now. Because right now Vanarus are kind of in a piece. So anyway, this guy's going to preach here. Turn after we're going to clear this fort out. But we're going to storm the castle here. Should be pretty uneventful. Meanwhile, we've got more Twiceborn dudes moving into position, and we are going to be working on that payroll. Meanwhile, you can also see we've got, this is one of the mages we got back, no afflictions. Then we got this guy back, or wait, no. Which guy did we get? I think this was one of the guys, no? I think this was one of the guys we got back. This is the, yeah, crippled guy, so. These are the mages we got back this turn. We're going to be making golems now with this dude. So we're making a golem, and I'll go ahead and do the reveal for one of my tactics. This is like the strongest, in my opinion, Agarthan strategy. Once you get Hall of Statues, and you have golems, and you have marble oracles, you make a marble oracle, you have them bless your statues, you have your statues guard commander, within them you put the golem, and you have the golem cast Astral Tempest, which I don't have researched yet, but that's going to be my next objective after I get Hall of Statues. Once you have this up, it is a ticking time bomb for everybody on the battlefield. And it's going to be very, very hard for anybody to survive with Astral Tempest up. So, yeah. It doesn't affect you because you're all mindless. But yeah, this is going to be a very good spell to cast. You can couple it too with like Rigor Mortis and other things that where you just kind of try to time out and sit in the back. But anyway, it's very strong. But me talking about it is not going to do it much justice. You will have to see it put in action in probably 4 or 5 episodes once I have it researched. So we're going to be making a golem. We're going to keep using this magic carpet to shuttle people up to suicide up here. Blood hunting is going well. We are indeed going to empower somebody. We're going to empower this dude, this scout. We're going to continue forging Lightless Lanterns. Still got a lot of dudes who could carry it. And yeah, I think that's about it. We're working on this fort. It's about to come up. We got 2 turns left. We're going to be putting a temple inside of it and then a lab, and we'll put some mages in there, and we'll build troops. You can see we're also ghoulifying this province. So we're not getting much income here anyway from the population. Most of it's from the sites. So we will turn everybody into ghouls. It will kill our PD, unfortunately, but it will also make it difficult to siege because I will have a ton of ghouls inside and very little supplies available. So yeah, should be good. Anything else? I don't think so. Anything else I'm casting? We're doing Ulm Conclave, a few other things. Do we have any water bracers yet? No, so we're going to be making water bracers too, and Clam of Pearls, because these things are really good on my golems, so we're going to go ahead and get those out of the way. Anti-magic I can put up too if anybody is high astral and starts rocking opposition, which is really good against a lot of my summons. But don't think anybody's going to be an astral power. The only one that really could do it is Yis. That would be tricky. I think that's about it. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll catch you next episode. Thanks.